Taneme's anime review number 25. I've been sick, and going to a convention sick really didn't help that fact. I woke up Saturday morning and my voice was gone. The noises I was able to make made me sound like such an idiot. It's only just coming back now, so that's why there's been a gap since my last anime review. But even though I haven't been recording, I have been getting stuff ready for future reviews. The con was awesome, by the way! This was the first year for this con, and I'm really pleased that it did really well because that means it's going to come back every year. Yay! I was able to get some footage from the con, so I will be posting something about the con. Sadly, I dropped my camera throughout this con, and I lost a lot of the footage because it damaged my camera. So I'll try to piece together what I have. I'm also stealing some footage from my friend Toko, so hopefully I'll be able to fit something together for you guys. Okay, today's anime review is dedicated to The King of Thorns and Kodiak the Beast. And today's anime is... Kashimaski Girl Meets Girl. This is a Japanese Yuri manga series written by Satoru Akahori and illustrated by Yukimaru Katsura. Yes, I did say this was a Yuri-based story. For anyone who doesn't know what Yuri is the relationship shared between two girls, like yaoi is the relationship shared between two guys. I have to admit, I am a little impressed every time I watch a Yuri-based anime, solely because they're harder to come by than you would think. I always assumed Yuri would have a higher fan base than yaoi, but I was highly mistaken. This anime was released on January 11th, 2006, and concluded on March 29th of 2006, running for 12 episodes. The episodes were released on 7 DVD compilations, released between April 26th and October 27th of 2006. Each containing 2 episodes. An original OVA was released with the last DVD, which changed the ending from the original television broadcast version. There was also a small additional portion during the bra shopping scene in episode 2, which was considered adult enough to be censored out of the television broadcast, but which was included in the DVD release. The anime series was licensed by Media Blaster in November of 2006, but was never dubbed into English, but was simply released in the DVD with subtitles. At the start of Kashimaski, a young high school boy named Hazumu Osoragi declares his love for a fellow classmate and friend, Yasuna Kamizumi, but she quickly rejects him. His best and childhood friend, Tomori Karusu, is worried about him when she realizes he was rejected, but seems a little bit relieved at the same time. Dejected, Hazumu climbs Mount Kashima and is killed when an alien spacecraft accidentally lands on him. Yes, you heard that right. It's a bit of a silly series, but don't let me lose you yet. To rectify this, the alien aboard the ship named Hitoshi Sora, but inadvertently regenerates him as a female right down to his DNA. So our main character starts off as a guy and is then turned into a girl. Not hard to figure out what's going to happen in this series. We find out that Yasuna rejected Hazumu not because she didn't like him, but because she has a fear of men. Due to a past trauma, she can't physically see men. They only show up to her as a blur. But oddly enough, even as a guy, she could see Hazumu. But she feared if she got too close to him that she'd lose the ability to see him as well. Now that he's a she suddenly doesn't have a problem with being with him. Her. You know what I mean. This, of course, makes Tomori jealous. She's upset because she loved Hazumu when he was a he. Since since they were little kids and they made a promise to marry each other one day. The story is a love triangle. Tomori, which has to come to terms with her feelings now that the guy she loved is a girl, and Kasuna, who has to deal with her conflicted feelings on whether or not it's right to date Hazumu, even though she originally rejected him. There's also quite some humorous moments between Hazumu and his best male friend after he turns into a girl. They amuse me to no end. Like I said, this is a silly anime, but it's just the right amount of silly. And on top of the silly, there are some real problems and real issues they have to deal with. And in the end, a decision will have to be made and somebody's going to get left behind. I was saddened and impressed with the decision made at the end of the series. I thought the rocks across the water thing was really sweet, and added a stab to your heart in the sadness department. Anyone who has seen this knows what I'm talking about, and anyone who hasn't, I avoided spoilers! Go me! Oh, I forgot to mention that the aliens that crash landed into Hazumu actually stick around. They want to observe what love is. They are very comical in the series and definitely add to it, though the teacher gets on my nerves a little bit. The Yuri in this anime is pretty tame and is mostly left to the cute side, so anyone who may be thinking of avoiding this anime because of the Yuri aspect should really think it over, because I really think you're missing out. I'm going to give this anime 3 stars. It's nothing to write home about, but you're not going to regret watching it either. If you liked this anime though, you may like other animes such as Strawberry Panic, Otome wa Koishiteru, and Blue Drop. Sometimes titles do not roll off my tongue very well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! This one's gonna be a little hard for extras. I always try to have more than one type of extra when I do the extras, but with such a short, unfamiliar series, it can be hard. Up first is a music video made with the manga. It is well edited and will give you a gander at what the manga style is like. So check it out. I really enjoyed it. Next is an AMV. Nothing wrong with AMVs. I used to make them a long time ago, but my imagination grew much more powerful than the program I had to make them. It became frustrating and I ended up stopping. Luckily, this person did not, and I love the song to this AMV. Also, I have a soft spot for AMVs that have voiceovers during the song. That's why I'm sharing this one. Hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching, guys. Johnny!